Good evening, guys. Tony back again, Horror in Todge. Hope you're all well. I just watched another movie for 31 Days of Horror. Can't believe we're on day 19 already. And this one is another first time watch for me. It's a Shudder original and it was from 2019 and it's a Belgian film called Yummy. So it's a zombie comedy movie, I suppose. Got comedy elements in there. And yeah, from Belgium, guys. Pretty low budget, but I'm going to go through it and tell you what I thought of Yummy and, if you should watch it and stuff like that. So, yeah, like I say, Yummy's from 2019, guys. It was directed by a guy called Lars de Mazel, and it also stars Mieke Novell and Bart Hollanders. Like I say, pretty low budget affair, but thing that stands out with this zombie movies are really hard to do because there's millions of them, but you've got quite a lot of gore in this. So if you watch the trailer, you'll know what I'm on about. There's just blood everywhere. Some of it's special effects, some of it's CGI blood, what splatters all over the screen all the time and stuff like that when they're breaking someone's head in and stuff like that. But so it's got that going for it, guys. So what happens is in the film, you have these three people in a car and they're travelling to a sort of it's like an Austrian, I suppose, or Belgium plastic surgery hospital. It's like a bit run down when they get there, and the girl's going to have a breast reduction, basically. Her breasts are too big, so it's where the comedy elements to it in. Her mum's with her in the back of the car, and she's like all dolled up. She's like about 50 odd, and she's got fake boobs and everything like that, and sunglasses on. So she's going there for like liposuction or something, and the boyfriend is taking them with her, the two of them in this car, travelling a long way. And he's a bit of a wet. He's sort of, he sort of passes out the sight of blood. He's a bit of a wimp, I should say. So they go to this hospital, guys. They get there. It's all a bit weird, all the doctors and nurses. But the thing is with this movie, at the start in the car and stuff, it's like they're speaking, I think, Dutch. So you've got the subtitles underneath. And then when they get to this hospital, they start speaking English, but it's like a broken English. It's like, like an Eastern European twang, and it's quite hard to understand. So you're better off with the subtitles on altogether, I think, because some of the words you're like, I couldn't quite catch them. So I thought they should have just left it all in Dutch. I don't know why they changed it to English, but that's just a little gripe of mine. So they get to this hospital, and the girl's getting all set for this breast reduction. And the boyfriend's, he thinks there's something not quite right. He's seeing stuff in different sort of, parts of the hospital. And he walks in this one room and sort of sees this woman there struggling on the bed, naked. And he sort of lets her off, and she's an actual zombie. So then that sort of breaks out. It's a zombie breakout around the hospital. So they just lock, all the doors sort of get locked, or they get blocked in by all these zombies. Once someone's getting bit by a zombie, we know that sort of thing, and it just more and more and more. But like I say, lots of blood and guts, guys. People ripping their intestines out, eating them. They're using their intestines as ropes, and it's people's heads getting knocked in and chunks getting bit out of people. Other parts of the male anatomy in this, if you know what I'm on about, if you've seen it, it's laughable, really. But yeah, and it's just that sort of thing. And then these guys are just escaping around this hospital. They're tagged along by a couple of doctors and nurses, and they're trying to get out and trying to find this cure to sort of save everyone. Standard zombie stuff. Like I say, nothing special, guys, but the thing that, like I say, that stands out to me is the gore. Like, if they'd have done like a scene where, I'm glad they actually done the real sort of gore as special effects where, you see someone's head getting caved in, not just a cut scene and then blood on the wall or something like that. So they've gone to town with the blood and guts, guys. And the acting was okay, it was okay. It was quite funny in places, as it was meant to be. But just nothing different. We've seen a million of these films before. I don't know how you can do anything different for a zombie movie. Like I say, the best one, the recent one I saw, like I say, was Train to Busan, who changed it up a bit on the train and with them being really fast. But these, everyone's done a zombie film. It's so hard to sort of work out a plan how to make them different. I don't know. I wouldn't have a clue where to start. But yeah, so it's nothing different, guys. And then you don't know at the start. You're trying to figure out how the hell has this zombie just come about, and then I'm not going to say, but then a doctor explains it to them how this has come about and stuff. And there's like an incinerator and all that sort of stuff. And a guy sort of there's hundreds of kills, so I'm not spoiling anything. Guy like puts his hand in a shredder to shred it off because he's been bitten and stuff like that, and it's just there's blood and guts. And then another cool one was like this woman's having a liposuction and all the fat's being sucked out of her. Oh man, I don't know what it is. It's on there's all these zombies breaking and they like flick it to like putting the fat back in, and you should see this big burst of bloody blood and fat and guts everywhere. It's just, like I say, real gory affair, guys, but a fun time. Yeah, Shudder original. Shudder do some great stuff, I think. They're pretty low budget, I suppose, and they've done a great job with the gore and guts and just a fun time. So what would I give this? I don't know, 6 out of 10, guys. Like I say, it's middle of the road to me, but I'm going to knock it up a notch because of the blood and guts. And, it's hard to do a zombie movie with what someone hasn't done. So I think they've done a decent job. I really enjoyed it, guys. So, yeah, that's day 19. Tell me if you've seen Yummy, and tell me what you think of it, guys, and if you liked it and what you think of the gore and stuff. Get in the comments, ask me anything you like. That's been day 19, guys. I'm Tony. I'll catch you all tomorrow for day 20. Thanks a lot for watching.